girl's shoulder. It's funny. It's hysterical. The melodylessness of her dance.
Don't tell nobody. Don't tell a soul.
She's dancing on beer cans and shingles. This must be the Spook House. Another song with no singers, no lyrics, no voices and interrupted solos, unseen performances. Are we ghouls? Children of horror? The joke?
Don't tell nobody. Don't tell a soul.
I can't hear anything but maddening screams and soft strains of death. And you promised me. You promised me. Somebody. Anybody sing a black girl song. Bring her out to know herself.
White beer with Minaj, put your hands on your hips. Let your buckle slip. Shake it to the east, shake it to the west, shake it to the one that you like the best. You're it.
It was graduation night, and I was the only virgin in the crowd. Bobby Mills, Martin, Jerome, Sammy Gates, Ed Jones, and Bundy, all cousins. All the prettiest niggas on this campus carried me out with them in a deep black Buick. We rumbled from Legon to Osu, laughing at Anthony's speeches and dangling our tassels from the rear view mirror. All of Legon graduated the same night. All us moving to Mama to whatever was out there. That night, we raised a big ultra from the barbecue stand, trying to tell them about a party at Jackie's. But folks graduated last
Sure you didn't suggest? Had you been drinking? A rapist is always to be a stranger to be legitimate. Someone you never saw. A man with obvious problems.
Pin-ups attached to the insides of his lapels.
Ticket stubs from porno flicks in his pocket.
A little dick.
Or a strong mother.
Or a brutal virgin.
But if you've been seen in public with him, danced one dance, kissed him goodbye lightly
with closed mouth.
Pressing charges will be as hard as keeping your legs closed while 5 fools try to run a train on you.
These men friends of ours, who smell nice, stay employed, and take us out to dinner, lock the door behind you, with fist in face to fuck.
Who make elaborate Mediterranean dinners, and let the art ensemble carry all ethical burdens, while they invite a couple of friends over to have you.
Sometimes. See, I've been having this on my mind for a long time. And I just want it to be you and me like it used to be, baby. But you don't know how to act. Matter of fact, I think you better call Tyrone. Call him.
This is a woman's trip, and I need my things to ooh and ah about. Daddy, I got a main line for my own shit. Now why don't you pull me back and let me hang out in my own self? Why don't you pull me back and let me play this duet with this silver ring in my nose? Honest to God, somebody almost ran off with all of my stuff.
I think you better call Tyrone. Call him and tell him come on.
And I didn't bring anything but all the gods coming into me, laying me open to myself.
I was missing something.
Something promise.
Something free. The ghost of another woman who was missing what I was missing. I wanted to jump out of my balls and be done with myself. Leave me alone. Go on in the wind. It was too much.
Poem in the pot or the chicken in the dance. What I got to do, I gotta have my stuff to do it too. Now, why don't you find your own things and leave this package of me for my destiny? What you got to get from me? I'll give it to you. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Around 5 o'clock in the winter when the sky is blue, red, and Dew City's getting pressed. If it really is mine.
Who do you love and who do you trust? How do you build when you're blinded by love?
Hey, who taught you how to be so calm in the face of it all? In the face of it all, I'm so confused. Yes, I am. This thing is so new to me. I cannot seem to, baby girl, figure out if you're in this for real, in this for real.
I found God in myself and I loved her. I loved her fiercely. I found God in myself and I loved her. I found God in myself and I loved her.
I found God in myself
and I loved her. I loved her fiercely.
And this is for colored girls who have considered suicide, but are moving to the ends of their own rainbows.